Hello! I've got a lump of wood somewhere. Here it is. Bit of colour. Definitely. Well, I've managed to lose almost all of the turning. And it looks a little bit like this now. And someone's come along and burnt a load of holes on the inside. Don't know who that was. Got to carry on with that. Got to get my breathing protection back on and a fan to blow the dust out. I'll just show you a little bit of this. You won't want to see all of it. I'm sure you won't. Spirit stains to begin with, and then I'm going to dry brush over it. Just going to work that all around the inside. Now I have got different sized cut burrs, so I could have gone for something with a bit of variation of size, which I think might look perhaps a bit more interesting, but this is the first time I've really had a go with them. Just got carried away with the one size, and these were bought from Michael Kehs in the United States, and I think looking at it now I've got the colour on, I got better towards the end of getting a rounded dome to the top. I'm going to put black all over the top as well. In fact, I'm going to put black everywhere. I don't know why I just said on the top. Now it shouldn't take long to dry, but I have had to open the door so I can get some air moving in here while I was doing the burning. Just got a little bit left. Just have a look around, a few little bits. I haven't quite covered it properly. A bit more on this rim, use that up. Then I'm going to need to leave this to dry for a little while. Now the pot that I've used here looks like it possibly had some metallic painting. I like doing that, seeing what happens. It's got a little sparkle, you might be catching it. I think that's going to work very nicely. On with a bit of Naphthol Crimson. Don't need very much of it. Poor little brush. Looks like it's molting. Okay, that'll do. Bit of rose gold now. Haven't really got the ideal sort of brush for dry brushing now that one's all molting. We'll just put a bit of this randomly in, not everywhere. I probably put too much in my paletty thing then. Now, a bit of pearl white. Really coming to life in there now. Right, leave that to dry off. Now some gold acrylic wax, rainbow wax. Just going to get it on the brush. Just a little swirling motion, not everywhere. Now I think the last one I'll use will be ivory. Ooh, how exciting! First use of ivory. Oh, that looks lovely. Exactly the same, just a bit on the brush. Don't need very much, that's probably plenty. It'll be years before I run out of this stuff. Hardly any. Hardly any. Don't know whether to put some on the outside. Need something happening on the outside, I think. Can't quite decide. Going to get quite a dollop. I think I'm going to put it in this one. Bit of water. This is just splashing around. This is proper old time play. Swirling it round. Yes, I'm aware it could be ruining the top of the rim, but do I mind? Not really. Am I having fun? Stupid amounts. Swirl, swirl and swirl. Kind of see how this will dry. Just catching that inner edge of the rim there. I do like that, but I think I want to make the inside pop a bit more. But I'm going to have to leave it to dry off. And come back tomorrow. Sweet dreams, everybody. Well, good morning. Here it is, all nice and dry. Colour is not showing quite so well. It's perhaps a bit overexposed, but it really hasn't got quite the pop I want on the inside yet. I'm pleased with the outside. I like the patterning that wash of the diluted rainbow wax has done, and there's a nice little sheen. I think that's getting picked up. Got to clean the foot up as well, of course. So I'm going to try to make this pop a little bit more on the inside. This blue should make a difference, shouldn't it? Again, just very lightly. Just giving it a little lift. Yeah, I think that's doing it. Tap out the shavings that have worked their way in. It's still quite subtle, isn't it? For me. Little bit of cut and polish just to put a bit of finish on the bottom. I think that will do. Very nice soft sheen on there. And a nice bit of excess wax. Clean that off. 4, 5, 6. Might be a little fiddlier than cold jaws, but you don't have to change where the buttons go each time if you're using cold jaws. One day I will cut some proper jaws for my wooden plates. But that's gripped very nicely, no marks. A very, very overexposed and lovely shiny bottom. Because of the rather cold time of year, 9.2 degrees, I'm not going to lacquer. I'm just going to put a little bit of wood wax 22 on the outside and give that a bit of a rub. I could buff it with buffing wheels. I'm just going to give it a little rub by hand, see if that can generate enough friction to put a nice sheen on it. It's definitely loosening up under the rubbing, and it's a cheaper way of heating me up too. Don't want my ring to scratch it, careful. Now inside here, just going to give it a bit of a rub. It's going to catch the high spots, getting rid of some of the dust in there as well, taking a little bit of the colour off, not a huge amount. There we go. Now it's not normal that I would cover all of the wood. Technically I haven't. Yes, technically I haven't, but to all intents and purposes I have, and I have to say I'm quite pleased with this little thing. Definitely going to do some more with those cut burrs and get something perhaps a little bit more random, different sizes going on, but that was good fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. If you stayed on after the credits, don't forget about the Woodturning Weekender 3 that's coming up from Chestnut Products at the end of July this year in Swindon. Links below. I'm going again. I went last year just as a punter, just to enjoy it, and I had an absolutely fantastic time. Great range of things going on. We've got Darren Breeze, Richard Findlay, Nathaniel Griffiths and Joey Richardson. Absolutely fantastic lineup of demonstrators, and if you can get a ticket for the Saturday evening meal, I'm sure that will be a wonderful experience as well. Chestnut Products and Terry always lay on some fantastic entertainment, and I will look forward to seeing many of you there. That's it. I really am going. One last look. Bye bye, Bold. Bye bye. See you in the next video.